2022 didn't work out the way we wanted it, but hey, there's always next year. Go Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers Nation, good morning. How are you? One game left in the regular season, and unfortunately, I'm sure you all know, Milwaukee Brewers did not make the playoffs this year in 2022. Definitely on paper, had the talent. Definitely had the talent to win the Central Division, and definitely had the talent to go to the playoffs, and definitely had the talent to go deep into the playoffs, and definitely had the talent to win the World Series in 2022. But unfortunately, that goal is not going to be accomplished this year. We will have to wait till next year. As a baseball fan, season seed holder for 20 games, and a baseball fan, going to the games this year was great. But as a Brewers fan, quite disappointing. Out of the 20 games, we only walked away with, I think, maybe half of those 20 games being victories. I know that it's hard to win 20 games, especially 20 games that you go to be 20-0. Call me selfish, call me, a sore loser, but I wanted to win all 20 games, at least when I went, right? You want to see the team win when you go see the team play. And also because I come from Illinois, to go to Milwaukee to watch the Brewers play. I should be rooting. Everyone always gets on me because in the Chicagoland areas, everyone's like, go Cubs. I hate the Cubs, okay? Never liked the Cubs. When I was a kid and I would go to games with my dad, I'd always wear the visiting team's gear. Like I'd either have Cardinals gear on, Dodger gear on. I never, ever got to go to a Brewers game when I was a kid, when the Brewers came to Chicago. My dad never took me. He took me like when L.A. came, when St. Louis came, but he never took me when Milwaukee came. I wish he would have. I probably would have became a Brewers fan even earlier. But anyway, that's another story. It's just one of them things, guys. Like, we're going to learn from it. We're going to definitely learn from this. The Brew Crew is definitely going to learn from this. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of people talking, like, blaming the front office, blaming the organization. At the end of the day, everyone, you can't blame the organization. You can't blame the front office. You got to blame the players. The players are out there playing. I heard talks ever since the trade of Josh Hader that a lot of the Brew Crew, the players were upset emotionally, and I get it. Like, this is someone you played baseball with for a few years. You build a bond, you build a friendship, maybe even like a family type thing. I get it. But also, you got to understand, you're professional players. This happens. It's part of baseball. You got to move on, grow from it, and just keep going. You still had the talent to do good things, great things in 2022 without Josh Hader. Now, I know you want him to be part of it, but sometimes that's not going to happen. It's just the way it is. So don't blame the front office. Don't blame Mark Adonasio. Don't blame the Brewers organization. Blame the players. They didn't perform. They're the ones out there on the field. They have to perform. They're professionals. Right now, the Cleveland Guardians, they won the Central. In the American League, they won the Central with the youngest squad, basically a bunch of rookies, and the lowest payroll. So all that stuff about, you got to have all this talent to get to the postseason. It's not true because there's no names on the Cleveland Guardians. Used to be the Cleveland Indians. But it is what it is. Like I said, we're going to learn from it, grow from it. The players got to, step up to the plate and say, hey, we didn't play as well as we could have. And I'm sure they have already. I'm sure they said that. Craig Counsell said that in the post-game meeting. But the story of 2022 is we just didn't take advantage of opportunities. We definitely performed. We're a great team. When we played the Yankees or the Dodgers, we performed against those guys. We beat those guys. But it's just when we were playing teams that we should beat, we weren't beating them. And that's not good. You have to be consistent. You have to win series in baseball. You can't just win one game. You have to win series. And players got to learn from this. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Other videos will be coming. But thanks for tuning in, and go Brewers go. Thanks for all the support, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you in 2023. Go Brewers.